Hello, I'm Richard Taylor, Managing Director of RT Machinery, and we're here today on the grounds of Stowe School on the sports facilities to talk to you a little bit about our aeration system from Groundsman. Here today we've got a Groundsman 8120 fitted to our Izeki TM 3267 compact tractor, giving a typical example of our pitch perfect tractor and our pitch perfect punch action spiker system from Groundsman. The Groundsman tractor mounted system comes to us after 25 years of working with the pedestrian aeration system and a background of proof of durability and adaptability in the work and the conditions that most sports pitches would need to deal with for getting a spike in a uniform fashion into the ground. If we have a look at the machine, we'll go through some of the key features with you. As you can see, it's mounted on a 3-point linkage system to the back of the tractor with a guarding system across the back. We'll remove this rear guard to give us the ability to look in at the back of the tines and see where the business end of the machine is. We look across the back, you can see I've got, as we say in the model number, 8 tine holders across the width of the machine, giving us a 120 centimetre working width. There is a second model which is a 12180, which allows us to go up to 180 centimetre with a larger tractor. But today it's the 120 centimetre model we're talking about. As you can see here, the tine holders are fitted on a clamp position at the back of the machine. Here we're set up with a twin holder or a double holder, which is giving us 3-inch centres across the tines. With that pattern and a forward working speed, our optimum is a 3 by 3 inch hole spacing. We can increase that hole spacing by going to triple tines, quad tines or quint tines, and even up to a cluster head where we can use micro tines in solid or hollow format. Here we're with solid tines for a spike action, but the machine can work equally as well with hollow tines for a soil exchanging process or for the ingress of fertilizers and dressings. These are a 1/2 inch tine, so they're fitting into a hole at the top of the holder here with a clamp bolt, and then the whole holder is removable by just slackening these 2 pinch bolts here, and that will drop the whole tine holder away. So that's the working point. That's giving us a depth and a penetration of 130 mil or 5 inches on the tines. If we come round the rest of the machine, you can see here we're PTO drive from the tractor, and then we're driving in to the central gearbox. That's a 540 PTO shaft, optimum working RPM of somewhere between 1300 to 1800, into a heavy duty comma style gearbox, and then we're driving from the gearbox with a lubricated chain either side down to the patented elliptical tine plunge mechanism. Each of the bearings on the tine mechanism is a sealed for life bearing, so there's only 2 grease points on the actual machine itself, and they are both on the roller mechanism with the bearings and a grease point, which I'll show you as we go around to the front of the machine. Thinking about chain wear and chain tension, there's a little adjustable chain slipper that runs onto the chain, and we take up any movement over the years in the mounting points of the gearbox on the frame, which allows it to move on slots and to adjust. So typically routine maintenance, just an annual service and a check of the oils in the gearbox, and probably every 100 hours a lubrication of the chains with a chain lubricant or chain grease. And we'll pop that back on. Roller running across the full width of the machine. is giving us our depth control and how we regulate the depth that the tines are going into the surface, and that's a simple clamp fixing. So we have a clamp handle here which we slacken. That allows us to move that roller onto a position on the roller locating pin in the series of holes on the side. So simple, so easy, and one person can achieve that one notch at a time. If you wanted to go major adjustment, probably two of you, handle at the top, take the weight and adjust and clamp here. Parking stand, we've got a stand kit that comes with the machine. We've also got a wheel kit that comes with the machine. So there are two wheels which fit on the spigots here or here to allow us to move the unit around the yard and park it within the yard when we're not using it and when it's not in action. So that's our Groundsman 8120. As I say, available in two widths, the 8120 8 tine 1.2 or the 12 180 12 tine 180 centimetre. Simple mechanical system allowing us to run with a standard 3x3 pattern on the dual tine holders, or to go through a range of hole patterns in the various of adjustable and exchangeable tine heads that we can buy to go with the machine. Thank you for allowing me to give you a run through on this machine, and RT Machinery keen to talk to you and to assist wherever we can to match aeration to your chosen pitch perfect package.